Logan Gilbert had another great outing, and Julio was phenomenal in the outfield to help the Mariners get another win. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show where we love Seattle Pro Sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today we are here to talk about another Mariners win over the Cincinnati Reds, 3-1. That also gives us our first series win of the season. So a lot of good feelings after this one. Let's dive into the numbers and we'll tell you why we felt good about this one. First up, let's talk about Logan Gilbert. He was on the mound today, went 6 and 2/3 innings, allowed just 3 hits, 1 earned run, had just 1 walk. So, that broke the Mariners streak of innings without a walk. We were over 35 innings in a row without recording a walk by a pitcher. That ended that tonight, but still, the Mariners pitching has been coming around and doing what we expect them to do. Gilbert had 6 strikeouts tonight as well. Munoz came in for 1 1/3 innings, got 3 strikeouts, did his thing. Stanek came in, quite couldn't close this thing out, right? Got us in a situation. He got 2 outs, but then got us in a situation where it was looking a little bit scary. It was bases loaded. I believe, yeah, bases ended up getting loaded there at the end. With 2 outs. But they had to bring in Saucedo to come in and get that last out, which he did. Didn't allow 1 more run, and that's how we ended up winning that one 3-1. Now, let's talk about the batting today, okay, and the defense. Okay, 1 JP Crawford, 2 for 5, had a run, 1 strikeout. Good stuff from JP today. Good to see him getting back on track. Julio getting on track. These are 2 of your guys that you need to have be more consistent. And, hopefully this is the start of that tonight because JP was 2 for 5, Julio 2 for 5, both scored a run. The other 3 times that Julio didn't reach, I mean, he did have 3 strikeouts, but hey, he got the 2 for 5, and he was phenomenal out there in the outfield. My goodness, the first one being where he threw out Ellie De La Cruz at third base, beating him to the punch. That just a nice strike thrown from the center field to third base to make sure that Ellie De La Cruz didn't breach safely there. Got the final out of the inning, and they tagged the runner out there at third, so Julio got the ball in to third base fast enough to get that out on Ellie De La Cruz that the man running home that would have scored, that point would have scored, would have counted, but Ellie De La Cruz was tagged out before he reached home plate, so it didn't count. So that saved us a run there as well. So awesome stuff from Julio. Another awesome play. You saw that ball where, oh man, it was struck on a line drive going into center. That was gonna like run into the wall. Just like on a line, that thing was hit. But Julio, he's running as fast as he can straight back, and he's going after it, right? He reaches up, he jumps up, and just snags that thing out of the air, and you could tell he was pumped. That was an amazing catch. The crowd was pumped. He was pumped. As soon as he caught that thing and came down, he was pumping his fists and flexing his muscles. Then he turned around and gave the crowd the no-fly zone. Oh my goodness, 2 phenomenal defensive web gems out there by Julio today. That was amazing. Polanco, okay, today he was 0 for 3, but he had 2 walks today, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. But again, at least we're walking, right? Haniger, 2 for 4 today. Had that RBI. Raleigh over 2, but also 2 walks. Garver, again over 2, but had a walk. Luke Rayleigh, not such a hot night, over 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ty France came in, ended up getting a walk on a pinch hit. Class A again, 1 for 4, another RBI. So in both games now that he's had as a major leaguer, he's gotten a hit and RBI in, so that's pretty awesome. Josh Rojas 1 for 3 today. Again, strikeouts, yeah, we were at 15 strikeouts today, but walks 7. So as long as we're keeping that ratio where we're also getting some walks with the strikeouts, you feel okay about it, because those walks are getting those runners on base to have potential base runners to score runs, like having Julio on base and the threat he is to steal. You want to see that. Again, he had stolen base tonight, and that helps you score. We were 1 for 7 in runners in scoring position, but at least we got the 1. We're not saying it has to be 7 for 7, but yeah, we need to get them a little bit more often than we have been. And 1 for 7 today, that's okay, because it was enough to get the win. Let's see here. I mean, what else is there left to talk about? I don't think there's anything else. I mean, again, great pitching from Logan, great defense out in the outfield by Julio. The team now is 8-10. Hopefully, we're looking at this team as them warming up now and starting to play more towards what we expect them to be. And if they start playing up to what their averages are, then yeah, they are going to start winning some games, because they've been playing well below what their average is, and they're still 8-10. So they start playing to just to what their average is, and they're going to start putting together some wins. All right, let me know how you felt about this one. Definitely light up the comment board with how awesome it was to watch Julio make those defensive plays that he made today. And then make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Again, leave those comments. If you're on the podcast, hit follow, hit subscribe, and leave a 5-star rating, because that really helps the show as well, as long as with a written review. And let's see here. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. And where we watch oh my goodness, I forgot my own outro. Let me okay, thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with this sea of sound you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.